Do you want to make a really useful Discord bot? Do you find your life too easy? Do you hate yourself because you're dumb? Well then, fear not, I have the solution for you. It's D++. It's a C++ Discord library, and even babies can understand it, so go ahead and try.
Today I will go over the basics.
But before we get into the video,
Select the Discord button and also scroll your button. All the icon is favorite ready. Reserve the audio 2 grace. What do you want this code? Just go to the government freaking wrong Disney.
okay, now that the heart attack is over, we can proceed. We'll start by writing an empty program, and since we already have the empty program, we can proceed next. But mybot.h is something you'll have in the Windows template, and token.h is my header file, which will have the bot token. Let's start by declaring a cluster object, which represents a bot. So, if we declare it like this, and specify the token here, we'll now have a cluster object named bot, which will represent a bot with the token bot token, which is a string. So basically, this is the bot, but in the code. The next thing on our to-do list is to create a ping-pong command. So when someone issues the ping command, the bot will respond with pong. We'll start by adding bot.onReady event handler and filling it with argument, which will be a lambda function. So when bot is running, this function will execute. In the function, we'll create the command by doing bot.global command create, which creates a global command, which means it can be accessible in any guild, and adding the dpp/command parameter, which will be named ping. The description will be replies with pong, and the ID of the bot that creates the command is bot.me.id. Now, if the binary has already been run, but the bot has ran again, it'll still count, and the function inside the onReady will execute again. To prevent it from happening, we'll add this if statement, and we'll be checking if the bot hasn't ran yet. If it hasn't, then we create the command. Otherwise, we don't do anything. Now that we've created the command, we'll have to handle it, so let's add this on/command function, which executes every time someone issues the bot's command. So, in its function, we'll write the handler. Now, let's check the command's name. We'll use the /command-t object, which we named event, and it's basically an information about issuing a command. All information about command and a bit more. So to check the name, we'll have to use getCommandName member function from command, and when we do so, it returns a string, so we compare it to the string. So now we just reply. We reply through event object. Just reply with pong like we wanted to. The next thing we want to do is add login and start the bot. So when the bot receives logs from Discord, it'll print it. But to make it, we'll have to write a bot.onLog function that executes every time bot receives a log. We'll fit it with cout-logger, but it's not practically a good choice. Well, it will just print the log with its time. And now start the bot. So the stwait argument means that bot will not return. So we ran bot and it runs in a loop. Now let's run this bad boy and see what we got. So it finally ran, and as we can see, it printed some logs. Okay, so issuing the command, we will see that the bot replies with pong. And let's see how the log function works. So when I issue the command, I'll want to print it. So I'll use the bot.log function, and it has two arguments. The first one is the severity log level. So we'll use the info one because we have information about someone issuing the pin command. So the second argument is the message we want to print. And now that I added login, let's see how it works. So if I do /print now, it still replies with pong and prints info. Someone issued the pin command. Since I specified the ll-info argument, it shows the this info and also shows the time. Well, that's all there is to the basics. I also recommend visiting the Discord D++ guild, because you can get support there. Just make sure to follow the rules. It's all